Boys, today we're going to be going over the fastest way to finish set 5. And there are so many ways to do it, but we're going to be talking specifically today about team affinity and the best way to do team affinity this year. I'm going to have an XP method and a couple of other things. There are just so much content to talk about, and I can't do that in one video. But to this video specifically, we're going to be talking about set 5, all of the new cards, and we're going to be talking about the best cards that you guys can get right now. But before we get into today's video, make sure that you guys drop a like and a sub, and let's get into the fastest way to finish Team Affinity Season 5. If you guys want cheap stubs and want to avoid the marketplace, go to u4gm.com and make sure you use my code Brady for 10% off your purchase. Really fast, easy, and a lot of fun. So whenever you're grinding this, the first thing you're going to want to do is the moments. The moments are the best as far as just easy XP. It's the first thing I always do because you're going to need some of these cards for the central. Like, you're going to want to get some of these team builder moments and the repeatable parallel XP. And some of the best ways to do that is actually by getting the captain XP and stuff. So you're going to get like a Freddy Peralta. You're going to be getting up to the NL Central where you're going to be getting the boss packs. This boss pack is really good. Justin Steele, Corbin Burns, and Nolan Gorman. Nolan Gorman I like a lot just because I love his swing. I've used this card in Battle Royale like the whole year, and I love it. And so he's probably going to make the squad. This card art's just so cool. Finally, MLB The Show, like, whoever did this, thank you. This is really, really good and awesome. Corbin Burns is an actual stud. 122 hits per 9, like, really good control. He is going to be a problem now that Finance is in the game. It's really fun. Justin Steele is going to be a problem. Like, these are really cool cards. These are really cool cards. I'm really excited to do this. But the first thing we're going to do is moments. And then we are going to, if you're doing exchanges, and I talked about this, I think, in my stubs video that I made a couple of weeks ago. Just because a ton of people, like, it's really easy to make stubs off events, and a ton of people have like millions and millions of stubs. If you're doing the exchanges, I pray that you guys did these whenever I told you to, and you're not doing them now because they're more expensive. Like, even some of these cards that you wouldn't think are too expensive are pretty dang expensive. And it's just how it is. It really is just how it is. But some of these exchanges are not bad. Like, they really aren't bad. It's 300,000 for this one, and it just kind of depends. Like, you're able to find some of these cards for 10k. So this exchange is about 30,000. Like, it's just 30,000 based on all of these cards. Like, if you get 3 Paul DeYoungs, which isn't that bad. Usually I don't recommend doing these because they're just crazy, but this time of year, like, they're not bad. They're really not bad. If this is something that you want to go after and do, I'm really not going to, like, throw a fit about it. If you want to do 1 or 2 of these, but I'm going to be talking about free to play, how you guys are going to be able to do this, no money spent, and without stubs. And so the best way to do that is mini seasons. You're going to be getting a ton of vouchers by grinding this. Now, mini seasons, oh man, I think mini seasons is good. And before you do mini seasons, you got to do the showdown, which showdowns are not that bad. I know a lot of people really struggle with the game, and they say that showdowns are hard. If showdowns hard, this is what I do, okay? If you're not very good at the game, all right? If you're not very good at the game, this is what you do. You get a bunch of guys that are really fast. Whenever you're drafting, you get like 99 speed guys, 95 speed guys, and you're going to get the bunting perk, okay? The drag bunt cheese perk. I think it's bunt cheese. Bunt cheese is the quirk. And you're going to put that on, and you're going to put that in as a perk. And it's going to help you a ton. It's going to help you an absolute ton, okay? And you're literally just going to, you get a guy on, you're going to bunt him over. You're going to bunt him a third. You're going to squeeze him in. And it works a lot. It works to perfection. That's something that I do. Like, I'm a pretty good player, but I've always done it that way. And so whenever you're doing the showdowns, make sure you do that. And make sure you do the conquest, because you're doing the showdown, the conquest, you're going to be getting 50,000. That is practically your first card. With the moments, you are pretty dang close to your first card at 60k by just doing the showdown and the conquest, okay? After this is done, you're not going to play March to October. You're going to do the voucher exchanges, which you're going to do, I believe, through mini season, okay? So you're going to go into mini seasons. The one thing I say whenever you're grinding mini seasons is make sure every single time that you have these 99s in, because you need parallel XP with these guys, with the Billy Williams, with your team captains, with Jameson Tyone, like with all of these dudes. You're gonna need the parallel XP with these guys because you're gonna be getting like 3,000 for 1,000 parallel XP with them. You're gonna get 3,000 XP towards the program. Okay, so make sure you have these guys and make sure you're using them as much as possible. As soon as you use these guys in mini seasons, you want to make sure that you are switching them out. You don't want to use the same card forever for the repeatable. Like, even if you like a certain starting pitcher, try a different starting pitcher or someone else that you need parallel XP with. You're just biting yourself in the back. Same thing if you're playing events and all of that, use a lineup full of finest cards, because the faster you get this done, the faster you're going to get that 99 overall set 5 Shohei Ohtani. And those cards are disgusting. They are crazy, crazy good. So you're going to want to make sure that you're doing this. Do not do it the wrong way. And whenever you are grinding these, you're going to want to use the Hattie Road to the Show XP Glitch Stadium. And we're going to look at that right now. For your old gen guys, I am sorry, but literally whenever you are grinding this, all you have to do is you've got to go to most popular vaults and you go to Hattie Road to the Show Glitch. It's right here, okay? It's right here. And you're going to use this stadium for every mini season and every single conquest game that you play, okay? And the reason why you're going to be doing this is because you're going to be getting a ton of parallel XP. You hit any fly ball in this stadium, it's going to be a homer. Any fly ball in the stadium is going to be a homer. So make sure that when you are grinding this, you are using this stadium and the cards that are from the Team Affinity. It's going to help you guys out a ton. It's going to maximize your time, and you're going to be saving a ton of time to where you can finish a whole program by doing the Conquest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to take you an hour and a half. Showdown's probably going to take you an hour and a half. And then, by doing a mini season, you're only having to use one voucher for a card per division to get to that 60K mark, and then you're going to get one, okay? And so you're going to be doing this, you're going to be maximizing your time. Once you finish one full mini season and you do all of the conquests and all of the showdowns, you are in the moments. I know it's a lot, it's just how it is. Lots of grindable stuff, but once you do all of that, you should be able to get one card from every single Team Affinity by grinding one mini season. Okay, that's huge. That's, I believe, like 6 cards, okay? That's like 6 cards by grinding this. You might be able to get more than that depending on if you make it all the way through. For the mini seasons, another big thing that you guys are going to want to make sure you're doing, quit out every single away game. You're only going to want to play home games. The reason why you only want to play home games is this stadium, okay? You want to use this stadium as much as possible. You're going to play every game on rookie difficulty. If you want to play on Hall of Fame, you can, but I usually play on rookie difficulty because it's just an XP farm. When you're playing a like 85 overall computer team with your 99 overall finest team, or even less than that, on rookie difficulty and normal swinging, you might genuinely score 100 runs in that game. And by doing that, you're going to be getting like so much parallel XP because you're going to get through a whole repeatable XP per game. You're going to get through whatever cards you were using, their parallel XP in like a game or two. And it's just going to be amazing, okay? So use this stadium, grind mini seasons, do the conquest, do the showdown, and do all the moments all in the order that I talked about in today's video. I know that it's kind of complicating and it's a lot. If you struggle with one of these things, like if you're really bad at showdown, you don't have to do it. You just have to grind more because you're going to have to play mini seasons, which is not very fun. So you're going to want to make sure that you're doing it the way that I talked about in today's video. But this is how I'm going to be grinding the whole thing. It's sweaty. It's a lot. And there's so much we have to talk about. We still haven't talked about the Set 5 collections that I'm going to be talking about in another video. Where you've got to be talking about the fastest way to get XP that I have to make a video. So if you're not subbed to the channel, drop a like, drop a sub, because I literally have like 4 or 5 videos that are going to come out this weekend to help you guys out. If you did the March to October thing that I said in the other video that I made, make sure that you grind out those last 5 games, because then you're also going to get about 40,000 program XP. But like I said, if you guys like this video and you want to see more like this, we're going to have a ton more of content like this. So drop a like, drop a sub. I'll talk to you boys later. Have a great rest of your day. Happy finest day, and peace.